Both these credit cards advertise 10% back in big bold letters. But here's what nobody tells you. You pay a 5000 rupees electricity bill, you think you just earned 500 rupees back. But your real gain? Closer to 395 rupees. Where did the rest go? I'll show you in a minute. But that's just the start. One of these cards pay you 10% on your insurance, the other pays you nothing. Zero. Same PhonePe name on both cards, totally different rules. And one of these cards, there is a redeem option that quietly turns each of your points into just 30 paise. Touch it by mistake and you lose 70% of everything you earned. Stay till the end, you'll know exactly which card fits your life and 3 traps that decide whether these cards make you money or quietly takes it. Quick note, banks change rule often, so check once before you apply. 2 basics before we start. 1. These are not cashback cards, they give reward points. 1 point is usually worth 1 rupee. So when I say cashback, I mean the value of those points. 2. Both cards come as RuPay cards. SBI also has a Visa version. But for UPI, you want the RuPay one. RuPay credit card can be linked to UPI, so you can scan a QR code at a shop. The money comes from your credit card, not your bank account. You pay the bill later and you earn points on it. Okay, 7 rounds, 3 traps. Let's see who wins. The SBI PhonePe Select Black costs $14.99 plus GST every year. Sounds costly? Here's the twist. Pay that fee, then pay your first card bill. And SBI sends you a PhonePe gift voucher worth 1500 rupees within about 45 days. So in year 1, the fee basically comes back. Your real cost is just the GST. Quick tip, check the voucher's expiry date as soon as it lands and use it before it runs out. The HDFC Ultimo is cheaper, 999 rupees plus taxes to join, then 999 plus taxes every year. And one thing about both cards, PhonePe keeps running limited offer on them. Sometimes a lower joining fee, sometimes extra welcome benefits. These come and go. So always open the PhonePe app and see what's live before you apply. Now the yearly fee waiver. SBI drops the fee if you spend 3 lakhs rupees in a year. HDFC needs only 2 lakh. But cash withdrawals, EMIs and card fees don't count. Round 1 winner, HDFC Ultimo. Cheaper card, easier target to make it free. But honestly, the fee barely matters. The real game is the 10%. And this is where 2 cards go in totally different directions. Both card gives 10 points per 100 rupees on certain bill categories. But listen carefully. That 10% only works when you pay inside the PhonePe app with these cards. Pay one of those same bills anywhere else? On SBI, utility and insurance bills paid outside PhonePe are fully blocked. 0 points, not even 1%. On HDFC too, the 10% works only inside PhonePe. So where exactly does that 10% work? On SBI Black, recharges, electricity, bill payments, other utility bills, insurance and travel. On HDFC Ultimo, recharges and bills, including utilities, plus travel and hotel bookings, but not insurance. Insurance is fully blocked on this card. Why does that matter? Pay a 5000 insurance premium through PhonePe. SBI gives you 500 rupees back. HDFC gives you 0. Now the monthly capping. SBI, 1500 points a month on regular bills, plus a separate 500 points just for the insurance. HDFC, 1000 points a month. That's it, half of SBI. Round 2 winner, SBI Select Black. Double the capping plus insurance. But wait, nobody actually keeps the full 10%. Here comes the trap number 1. When you pay a bill on PhonePe, the app usually adds a small extra fee on top. They call it a convenience fee or a platform fee. Here's how it really works. The fee is taken right away when you pay. Your points come later in full, untouched. But you already paid that fee from your pocket. So your real gain is points minus the fee. And this fee is not one fixed number. One user shared their actual payment screenshot and the fee changed with every category. Mobile recharge around 0.78%, electricity bill around 2.1%, LPG around 2.1% again, insurance no fee at all. That's the one place you keep the full 10%. Remember, these are one user's number. Your fee can be different. It changes with the biller, the amount, how you pay, and it changes over time. So always check the fee on your own screen before paying. Remember that 5000 electricity bill from the start? You earned 500 rupees in points, but you also paid about 105 rupees as fee. So your real gain is 395 rupees. Still good, just not the 500 rupees they showed you. And here is a trick very few people know. There are two ways to pay with the same card inside PhonePe. The UPI linked card, that's the cheaper way, and the add card way, where you type the card number and OTP. In that same user's screenshot, the electricity fee jumped from 2.1% to 2.5% just by using add card. Same card, same bill, more money gone. Always pay through UPI linked option. One more thing quietly eating your points. You only earn points for every full 100 rupees you spend. Anything left over below 100 rupees earns nothing. Take a 279 rupees recharge for example. Only 200 rupees counts for 279. 2 full hundreds. So you get 20 points, 20 rupees, not 27 rupees. Now say the convenience fee on it is 2%. 2% of full 279 rupees is about 5.58 rupees because the fee is charged on the full amount, that is 279 rupees here, not just the 200 rupees that earn you points. So your real gain 20 minus 5.58 rupees, that's about 14 rupees. So the actual value you get is only 5.2%, not 10%. See the pattern? A bill paid on PhonePe gets hit twice. The rounding down to every 100 rupees and the convenience fee on the total amount paid. One more charge for heavy bill payers, and both banks do this. Cross 50,000 rupees of utility bills and the bank adds its own 1% fee. SBI charges it when your utility payments cross 50,000 in a billing cycle. HDFC charges it once your utility spend cross 50,000 rupees in a calendar month. That's a charge you pay, not a reward you get. Small amounts, small leaks, but hundreds of payments a year, it adds up. Both card gives 5% on online shopping, but the fine print makes them completely different. SBI Black gives 5% across a broad open list of online shops. It's not locked to a few brands, capping 1000 points a month. HDFC Ultimo gives 5% on exactly 7 brands. Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Ajio, Swiggy, Zomato and Uber. That's the list. And capping just 500 points a month, half of SBI. And here's the shock most people find out too late. Ultimo doesn't give 5% on grocery apps. Big Basket, Blinkit, Zepto, JioMart, not on the list. On SBI, those same apps usually do earn 5% as long as the payment goes through a normal online transaction. A broad open list versus exactly 7 brands and double the capping. One thing about sale season. That 10% instant discount you see during big sales like Big Billion and the Great Indian Festival, these PhonePe cards are not eligible for those 10% instant discount. You earn your usual 5% points, not the extra 10% discount. Those are eligible on other SBI and HDFC cards. Round 3 winner, SBI Select Black. It's not even close. If this is saving you money so far, hit subscribe. I read the actual terms and conditions so you don't have to, and I tell you when bank quietly changes the rule. Everything else earns 1 point per 100 rupees. Sounds boring, but here the two cards flip completely. On SBI, Scan and Pay earns 1% only inside the PhonePe app from 1st July 2026. Link this card to Google Pay or Paytm and scan a QR, you earn 0. The good part, swipe the SBI card on a normal card machine and you still earn 1%, capping 2000 points a month. HDFC Ultimo is the exact opposite. Its 1% works on Scan and Pay through any UPI app, PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm, whichever you use, but it's QR scanning only. Swipe the Ultimo on a card machine and you earn nothing, and the capping is just 500 points. Picture it, card machine at a restaurant, SBI earns, HDFC doesn't. QR code at a tea stall, scanned with Google Pay, HDFC earn, SBI doesn't. Round 4 winner depends on you. One app, a lot of card swipes, SBI. Many UPI apps, multiple scanning, HDFC. Drop a comment, which one is your life, SBI or HDFC? Now the payments where both card gives you nothing. Fuel, wallet top-ups like loading a Paytm wallet, rent, school, college fees, government payments, EMI purchases, gift cards and gift vouchers. HDFC always blocked those. SBI blocked them from 1st July 2026. On top of this, each card has its own extra red zones. SBI gives nothing on digital gaming platforms, and from 1st July, nothing on tolls and bridges either. And on SBI, remember, utility and insurance bills paid outside PhonePe earns nothing, not even 1%. HDFC also gives nothing on investments, jewelry, and as you know by now, insurance. Since SBI is the only one paying on insurance, here is how to actually get that money. One catch: if your premium is on auto debit from your bank account, you earn nothing. The money never touches PhonePe. The fix: pay it yourself manually each time through PhonePe with this card. Now, what if your premium is big, say 30,000 rupees for the year? Pay it in one go, and here is what happens. SBI's insurance points stop at 500 a month. That's about first 5,000 rupees of premium. So that 30,000 payment earns you 500 rupees. That's it. The rest earns nothing. But split the same 30,000 into 6 monthly payments of 5,000 rupees, and each one earns the full 500. Same premium, 3,000 back instead of 500 rupees. So if your insurance lets you pay monthly or quarterly, spread it out and keep each payment near 5,000 rupees. Smaller steady payments beat one big one. One check first. If the insurer charges extra for paying in parts, make sure the rewards is bigger than that extra. You've earned the points. Now, how do you turn them into real money? This is where two big myths trip people up, and where one quiet trap can cost you a lot. On SBI, statement credit. The bank cuts that amount from your next bill closest to a cash or digital brand gift vouchers. Both at 1 point is equal to 1 rupee. Myth 1. There is a 99 rupees fee to redeem. Not on this card. This card's own rewards rule say it clearly. No fees on redemption. That 99 rupees you hear about comes from SBI's general rulebook. It does not apply to this card's reward program. Myth 2. SBI told me I need a minimum of 4,000 points. That rule is real for most SBI cards from April 2026, but SBI's own rule page says PhonePe cards are kept out of it. On HDFC Ultimo, you redeem through HDFC's net banking as statement cashback. 1 point equals 1 rupee. No fee. Minimum 500 points per redemption. Maximum 7,500 rupees of cashback per calendar month. Ultimo has a second redeem route, SmartBuy. On SmartBuy, flights, hotels, air miles, the product catalog, your points are worth just 30 paise each. 1,000 rupees of worth points becomes just 300 rupees. That's a 70% cut. Never redeem Ultimo points on SmartBuy. Statement cashback only. And one more thing, if you ever close this card, statement cashback is not allowed on a closed account. You are pushed into vouchers, which for this card means SmartBuy at 30 paise a point. So the simple rule, redeem before you close any card, always. Quick timing note, on SBI, points land after the transaction posts. On HDFC, points usually come by the 15th of next month, and you can redeem only after your statement is made. The spending gift. Spend 5 lakh rupees in a year on the SBI Select Black and you get a Yatra travel voucher worth 5,000 rupees for flights, hotels or holiday bookings on Yatra. The voucher comes with its own conditions. Read them before you book. HDFC Ultimo has no gifts like this. Airport lounges, the headline numbers can fool you. HDFC Ultimo says up to 8 free domestic lounge visits in a year, 2 per quarter. Sounds better than the SBI's 4, right? Here's the catch. You must spend 75,000 rupees or more in a quarter to unlock those visits. Cash withdrawals, card fees and every type of EMI don't count. Miss the 75,000 rupees target? No lounge for you. And it's not automatic tap and go either. You have to claim the access. SBI Select Black gives 4 domestic visits in a year, 1 per quarter with no spend condition. It also includes a priority pass membership for the first 2 years. But careful with that word. Membership is not free international visits. It only gives you the membership. The visits themselves can be charged. Fuel works almost the same on both. Petrol pump often adds an extra fee, a surcharge, usually between 1 and 2.5%, and it differs from station to station. SBI waives 1% of it on fuel bills of 500 rupees and 4,000 rupees. HDFC waives 1% on 400 rupees to 5,000 rupees. Both capped at 250 rupees per statement cycle. The GST on that surcharge may still apply, and fuel itself earns no point on either card. Here's the number the ads love and how to read it honestly. Add up every SBI capping, 2000 from the 10% side, 1000 from 5%, 2000 from 1%. On paper, up to 5000 points a month. But that 5000 rupees is a dream number for most people. To hit it in a single month, you would need 15,000 rupees of bills, 5,000 of insurance, 20,000 of online shopping, and 2 lakh rupees of other spending at 1% every month. Almost nobody lives like that. A normal person, bills, recharges, some insurance on PhonePe, lives almost fully in the 10% bucket. So your realistic ceiling on SBI is about 2000 points a month. Both numbers are true. 5000 is the maximum on paper, 2000 is what you will actually see, and even that gets trimmed by the fees you pay. Now HDFC, its total ceiling is just 2000 points a month, no matter how much you spend. So SBI's realistic number is HDFC's absolute maximum. The lesson: this card loves steady medium monthly spending, not a big one-time purchases. Go big and you smash into the capping instantly. Here's when that actually bites. Say it's peak summer. Electricity bill 8000 rupees, broadband 1000 rupees, mobile recharge 700 rupees, LPG 900 rupees. That's about 10,600. All of it earns the 10%. But push past 15,000 rupees of bills in a month and that 10% simply stops for the rest of the month. And remember that 15,000 rupees is shared. Electricity, gas, mobile, broadbands all together. So if your bills run big, splitting them across 2 cards beats putting everything on one. If your bills are bigger than the capping, pair up with an overflow card. For utilities, the HSBC Live Plus and the Tata Neo Infinity are worth a look. My personal pick would be HSBC Live Plus. From 26 July, it gives 10% back on utilities, shopping, dining, food deliveries and groceries with a monthly capping of 1200 rupees across all of those together. One thing to know, Amazon, Flipkart and Myntra don't count for that 10%. Link is in the description. It's an affiliate link. It helps the channel at no extra cost to you. No universal winner. There is a winner for your spending style. Let's find yours. Enough theory. 3 real people, same spending on both cards. Let's see what each card actually pays back. After the capping, the 100 rupees rounding and the fees you paid along the way. And play along with me. Before I show HDFC's number each time, take a guess. Person 1, the family user. Electricity bill 5000 rupees, LPG 950 rupees, mobile recharge 350, all paid on PhonePe. Insurance 5000 also on PhonePe, and online 4000 on Amazon, 4000 on Big Basket. Put all that on the SBI card. SBI gives back 1390 rupees in a month. Now, can HDFC beat that? Same bills, same shopping, same everything. HDFC about 690 rupees back. Not even close. SBI pays more than double, and there are 2 clear reasons. 1. HDFC gives nothing on insurance. That 500 rupees gone. 2. Big Basket isn't one of its 7 brands, so that 4000 earns nothing either. Person 2, the online shopper. Amazon 6000, Flipkart 3000, Swiggy and Zomato 3000, small electricity bill of 2000, one recharge of 350. No insurance. SBI gives back about 785 rupees a month. Now hold on. This person shops only on Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy and Zomato, HDFC's own chosen brands. This has to be HDFC's round, right? HDFC is about 685 rupees back. No, even on its own 7 brands, HDFC earns less. Its 5% capping is just 500 points, and this shopper crossed it at 10,000 of online spending. SBI's capping is double, so SBI kept earning. Person 3, the UPI power user. 7,500 through PhonePe, 7,500 from Google Pay, plus 2000 electricity and 350 recharge, and 3000 on Amazon. SBI gives back about 410 rupees a month. SBI has taken both rounds so far. Does it sweep all 3? HDFC about 485 rupees back. There it is. HDFC finally wins one. That 7,500 scanned through Google Pay. On SBI it earns 0. Nothing from 1st July. On HDFC every UPI app counts. Look at the pattern. SBI earned more for 2 people out of 3 because almost every SBI capping is double of HDFC's. So why does HDFC even exist? 2 honest reasons the table doesn't show. 1. It costs 500 rupees less a year and its fee waiver needs 2 lakh, not 3 lakh. 2. It's 1% works on any UPI app, not just PhonePe. So here's the simple rule. Pay your bills and insurance through PhonePe and shop a lot on websites. SBI Select Black should be your pick. Higher capping, insurance rewards, an open online list. For most people watching this is the card. Lighter spender want the cheaper card, and you scan QR codes from Google Pay, Paytm, whatever is open. HDFC Ultimo should be your pick. You'll earn a bit less, but you pay less to hold it, and your UPI isn't locked to one app. And if you're a heavy online shopper, these two aren't your best fit. A dedicated cashback card will do more. The SBI Cashback gives 5% online up to 2000 rupees back a month, and pair it with HSBC Live Plus for your utility bills and offline shopping. Whichever card you pick, 4 golden rules. 1. Pay your bills inside the PhonePe app. Outside it, they earn nothing. 2. Use the UPI linked mode. Never add card. 3. Never buy gift vouchers with these cards. 0 points now. 4. On SDFC, statement cashback only, never SmartBuy, and redeem before you close the card, because on a closed card, cashback isn't allowed. Banks keep changing rules, so before you apply, check once with the bank and subscribe, because when banks quietly change the rules again, and they will, you'll want to know before your points disappear. See you in the next one.